There's a certain kind of warped theological imagination out there that has fed us a lie. That we own the table to which we invite others, that we are perpetual hosts, others are perpetual guests, that hospitality is something we give, rarely something that we receive. We imagine ourselves as those who might house someone fleeing danger, but rarely do we imagine ourselves as the refugee or the migrant. Simply put, that kind of imagination forgets how to love. But Jesus, my friends, Jesus wants to free us from this colonial imagination, liberate us from its narrow constraints, its binding chains. Jesus wants to set a new table before us, a table where the food never runs out, a table where there's always one more chair, a table where I'm ever a guest to others and ever a host to the same. Friends, go. When your hopes have been dashed, look for Jesus. When you meet a new friend, look for Jesus. When you are surprised, look for Jesus. When you sit at the table, look for Jesus. He is already there. Amen.
Inspired by praise and worship, it is with joy that I call our November stated meeting to order and declare we have a quorum.
Next, I ask commissioners to approve our consent agenda, which is on page 23 in the meeting materials. I move it, and if there's a second, I'd like to speak to it.
As we know, there's no escaping. It's been an exhausting season. The partisan politics have fueled a culture of division and distrust. And yet here we are, gathered around this table, standing, claiming that in spite of the chaos, we are bound by a faith that calls us beyond this moment. A faith that calls us to reclaim and stand firm in our identity as a people of gospel hope. I am grateful for the ways that you welcomed me to your table. As Pastor Eric Barreto reminded us today, you welcomed me into a way of being that was the Presbytery of Philadelphia. You embraced this Latina from the West Coast. I'm grateful for the ways our hearts have come together, which really set a tone even when we're going through rough moments. And I'm really grateful that we will not surrender to the cynicism that protects us from our disappointments and cheats us out of being a people of hope.
The motion before you is to elect the nominees for moderator and vice moderator as presented. Are you ready to vote? All in favor, aye. All opposed, nay. The motion carries. I would entertain a motion that the meeting be adjourned so we can transition to the dinner graciously prepared for us.